welcome back to my channel. Here it's me, Lionel's X. Here today I'll be basically doing what if Naruto had a tailed beast Sharingan part 6. Let's get right into the video. So basically, this is where part 7 goes on a mission to protect an old traveler from obstacles of what's going to be doing as a bridge builder, because they're going to be having problems because there's this group called Ganden, and they're trying to stop bridging, because if they ask help from other villages, then they will basically all their royalty will go away and they'll lose. And the villager asked the help of the Leaf Village, and they're going to be basically helping them, Team 7, and let's just start part 6. So this is the part where as usual in the anime and manga, Naruto and Sasuke, also Sakura and all of them travel in the woods across the border already, which they need a high jonin with them, which is Kakashi Sensei, in order to pass without any problems and obstacles. And suddenly, as usual in the anime, two people came from the land of lightning, which is unusual because from the border patrol from the Foundation, they do almost every day, I believe, in the mornings. They make sure no outsiders appeared in the borders, which they were still inside the Leaf Village land, but they were on the edge where they can get stopped or anything by any villagers or by shinobi from the Leaf Village, which is aka the Land of Fire. But they got discovered and stopped by two Land of Lightning shinobi. Since Kakashi was a jonin, it was easy for him to take care of them, but he let Sasuke do it since he was quick enough with his shurikens and his huge shuriken that he was able to defeat both of them easily, which shocked Naruto that he was not scared, because Naruto did not deal with any real outsider before. Well, Sasuke was, because he was an Uchiha clan, and he was known as the outsider because his clan village was in the outskirts of the Leaf Village. And so that happened. When he realized his hand was bleeding, he realized the kunai from the outsider had poisoned inside of it, which shocked Kakashi because none of them got infected, but only Naruto did. So Kakashi did what he had to do. He put bandages around Naruto's fist, which is usual, which every shinobi will do to their comrade. So they traveled in normally while Naruto was in pain, and they took a break, which it was a 2-day travel, which was near the Land of Sand, but that'll take 3 days. But anyways, it took them 2 days, and then on the first day, which was 12 hours of the road trip, they took a break, and the next 12 hours they went back. And in 2 days, they appeared in their town, and when they were going to go to their home to rest because they were tired, they were going to chook groceries so that they have something to eat while they stay there and protect the traveler. As they were there, Sakura realized that the resources, carrots and foods, were very little of them, like only 4 pieces in one box. She was shocked that in this town that's very close to a village, which is filled with resources, has very little amount of food. And so she probably thought this was some town where probably no one will really think of. So she ignored it and went on in the home. And suddenly, someone actually stopped them the second time. But this wasn't any. This was someone alone. And Kakashi knew who this person was, which is originally in the anime and manga, it was known as Zabuza. And it's real in this part, Zabuza did appear. And this time, in the anime, Sasuke and Naruto defeated this, but this time there's a twist. Kakashi also helped with his half Sharingan, which was from Obito Uchiha, in the second Great Ninja War, I believe, and third. And from that, Naruto saw that, and he wanted to fight this one because he does not want to act like a baby and getting help from Sasuke or Sakura or from the Jonin. So instead, he grabbed his flying Raishin and went straight for Zabuza in order to stop him, aka he tackled him to the ground and pinned him. But then Zabuza was someone who was trained as well, and his water and his nature element was water. So instead, he gripped up with his two blades and he ninja dashed towards Naruto and slawed him in his chest. And Naruto backed up. He dodged that attack, which was easy because that was some simple attack. He grabbed out his flying Raishin and used it in battle. That's when Kakashi realized that kunai was no ordinary kunai. It was a flying Raishin that his sensei had, Minato Sensei, known as the fourth Hokage. And that happened, which he figured out. He got a flashback of the past, which he does not like, but he still got it. And Naruto threw the kunai, which immediately he teleported behind Zabuza's back, and he gripped him and tackled him, pinned to the ground, and he got him. But the problem was, Sasuke was an original Uchiha blood clan. So he has a one Tomo Sharingan, I believe. So he activated and he saw Zabuza, but the problem was his chakra wasn't low or high. It was medium, which was normal. But the problem was his chakra points were not around, which realized that isn't really him. It's actually a water clone, and there's traps around with this fireworks, I believe, where there's signs, and once you tackle it down to the ground, it'll just blow up. But Naruto did not know that, and Sasuke yelled, "Get away from him because there's a trap." Naruto does not care. He goes for the attack, but then suddenly someone comes from behind them. A little needle, like a kunai, comes through them, and they look where it came from. It was someone with a mask and a big ponytail at the back, and he came and then took Zabuza, got the needle and stricked it into Zabuza. And as it said, Zabuza basically, fainted, or most likely oofed. But that's what they think, but in reality it wasn't. It was a sabotage. And Naruto felt sus because why would they come out of nowhere while they were in the middle of battle? Suddenly, the person in the mask said, "I'm sorry, this was my fault. I let outsiders do this," and ran away. Before the mask guy, pretty much escaped, Naruto grabbed them by the hand and pinned them to the tree and said, "Reveal yourself," which is normal, which everyone do because you never know if it's a trap or they could train and be with this person and they will be basically oofed. So he pinned him to the ground, to the tree, and Kakashi said, "Stop it, Naruto, because he's a Jonin. He has more rights in the Leaf Village." But this time they're not in the Leaf Village. They're in someone else's town, which is in the Land of Fire, on the outskirts though. So that's when Naruto looks like Kakashi, and suddenly there's a mist of blur, which is like particles of ice, and suddenly the masked guy leaves without any trace behind him. Naruto was shocked, but still feels sus that was not a helper, that was an intruder, as a sabotage, which he was right. But they did not know at that exact time, so instead, Kakashi says, that was a rough battle, so we're gonna go training now. Which, in the original anime and manga, they basically go to a field and they learn chakra feats in order to go on trees because that's what a normal shinobi has to learn. If they travel and if they fight in the mountains, they have to know how to walk up in the mountains and fall down. They have to make sure they have their safety ready. So that's where Sasuke and Naruto, they both have large amount of chakras, but the problem is they do not know how to contain it in order to use as equality. But Sakura Haruno does, and she is in the Haruno clan, which I can see through Genjutsu, has a small amount of chakra, but is able to equality to its body, which she comes in a role that she most likely passes through that exam pretty fast within just a few minutes from walking down the tree with her hand sign of the chakra feat, which is easy. As she does that, Naruto and Sasuke get shocked that she isn't really a kind because her in the exam of the academy wasn't really that top, but she able to pass through a Jonin exam. Naruto and Sasuke had a problem now. They did not know how to go up. Whenever they try to do it, they usually go to 12 or 13 feet up, but not approximately 24 feet, which they were close but not accurate. So that's when Kakashi says, "We're going to be taking a break back to the home." They go back to the hotel, you can say, and they eat a lot and food in order to their chakra to get her up back to normal state. So after that, once they're done eating their dinner, they go back to the training ground and they do their training once again in order to get ready for another battle. So as they're going ready for another battle, they make sure their instincts are much better because they have to know their surroundings and their nature of where the enemy is coming next. They believe that before they start their training, Naruto tells Sasuke that he thinks that the masked guy is actually an intruder. Sasuke agrees with Naruto, but secretly does not, because why would someone help them if it was an intruder? But it was common sense for a spy. So, as they were continue doing training, Naruto assumingly passed the thing before Sasuke did, which was not in the manga or anime. So yeah, I'm going to be stopping it right here. So hope you guys have a nice day and subscribe to my channel, put on notifications, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.